I'm liking this a lot. Ooh.
Is this a dream? Are we bringing it back?
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what side of the world you're in. I'm HalfLifeSistah, and this is my hubby Wolf Kane.
What's up, everybody?
Welcome to my channel and to another episode of Sister and the Wolf. Reaction.
I'm excited.
You are? I am too. It's been a minute since we heard from King Diamond.
Yeah, we just had a very heartfelt reaction to Hurt 1331.
Yeah.
So it's time to bring
Pick
up
it
the
back
fun
up.
a little bit. Andrew, thank you.
Thank you, Andrew. Love you. Thank you, baby.
Andrew Cuscus, he requested this, and I'm thanking him not just for the request and for being a loyal supporter,
Yes.
but also for requesting this because I love.
He loves King Diamond. Oh, so you do know this song too, though?
This is Welcome Home. This is the first track off of the King Diamond Them album. I didn't have to do any research for this shit.
Okay.
This is the first King Diamond album I ever bought.
Okay.
This was my introduction to King Diamond.
Okay.
This song is my first song I ever heard from King Diamond.
Wow, you and Andrew are like kind of here. What do you think?
He says it's one of his favorite bands. I mean, I love King Diamond.
Okay.
And I don't remember if I loved it the first time I heard it. I do remember my sister had a lot of metal friends, and there was this one guitarist that I was hanging out with, and he just started playing Welcome Home.
Okay.
And I heard it differently when he played it because all I'm hearing is the guitar riffs, and I heard the song again as if I was hearing it for the first time, and I think that's when I started to become like a real King Diamond fan, because maybe I missed the music the first time because his voice tends to distract you a little bit. Anyone who's new to King Diamond and wants context about his history and whatnot, go check out our King Diamond reaction that we did in October last year for Halloween. It's been a year.
I know, babe. Almost a year.
King Diamond.
We're going to do another week of Halloween this year as well, right? We're going to dress up and be cute.
Time permitting, yes. I will do my best. Okay. But all right, so we're just going to get right into it. You know his shtick, basically. He does concept albums for the most part where he does a story in each album. This particular story, it has to do with, it's called Them is the album. It's about a boy who lives in the house who is waiting for the return of his grandma from the asylum. Okay. And this is the introduction song. Okay. So in this song, you will hear him happy to see his grandma. Okay. And now you'll finally understand.
This is fun.
Last year when I made the joke and I go, "Grandma, look at Grandma."
Oh,
you
that.
You didn't know what the hell I was
doing?
doing?
Talking about?
This is what I was doing. So this song is what I was doing. So
okay, I'm excited.
Now you'll finally understand what that's coming from. What's that about?
Thank you so much. And this is from Andrew, right?
Andrew,
you're awesome, baby.
Thank you, my man.
Oh my
Thanks
goodness.
for the request because you made me happy.
I'm excited.
He's had better albums, of course, but this particular song does a very good job of marrying his different vocal styles.
Okay.
And the guitar is Andy LaRocque, my boy, with his special sound. It's on full display here.
Gotcha.
The drummer, Nicky D, he's on point. So let's just get into it. Enjoy yourselves. I haven't heard the song in a good minute, so
awesome.
It's nice to hear it. Nice excuse to hear it again.
Oh, okay.
Make sure it's nice and loud in your ear.
It is, babe. I love his voice.
questionable relationship.
Wow, guys. Oh, man, I hear it now.
That's it right there. It takes a little turn.
Yeah, there that sound again.
Angry turn.
I like it. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay.
do you understand now why I say I didn't truly hear the song until I heard my sister's friend just playing the tune on the guitar, everything else stripped away, and then I was able to hear the music.
Yes, gotcha.
Because I mean, hearing it back now, it's actually quite progressive.
Right. It is absolutely progressive.
A lot of change up, a lot of complicated, things going on.
It's easy to hear now, opposed to before. But yes, it definitely does feel progressive, indeed.
It gets better with multiple listens because, like I said, I mean, now that I hear it back, it's actually quite progressive sounding. And with progressive music, you do have to hear it a couple of times to really appreciate all the little nuances. And for me, it's the little things, it's the weird little things that he does that I tend to appreciate, like that moment where he talks about her bed being, the room being just like she likes it without a bed. So it's like, and he sings it. And the way he sings it with the inflection and the energy into it, it's such a basic line because he's just essentially saying we prepared the room the way you want it without a bed, but he puts such emphasis on it, and it just makes it's just a beautiful moment in the song, and then little things like that just stand out, and it's so different from what a typical song would be.
I like also the fact that he's able to whisper and sing. Whisper singing.
Well, his range is
crazy.
all over the place.
But I mean, you can whisper, but he's singing with that whisper, and that is not easy. I don't think it is.
Yeah.
And it's so clear, and it's also still very strong. It's amazing.
And that's another thing I like about the song is it uses his different voices a lot in it. This album is a little heavy on his high voice overall. So as you listen to the whole album, it does get a little taxing.
I was a little surprised by it. There was a part of the song where he was singing in a completely different octave, and I was not familiar with that. It was refreshing.
Yeah.
I didn't know he sounded like that. I thought he always sang with that same.
No. Because he's doing, like I said, sometimes and often he's doing characters, and those characters will have different voices. So he'll be doing the voices of Grandma and the boy. But I don't know if you noticed in the song. So essentially, she says, in the asylum, it would have been terrible except for the fact that if it weren't for them, So she brought them home with her, which are essentially the spirits that accompanied her into the home. And the album plays out with them, and it doesn't, spoiler alert, doesn't end well. But
why did you have to end it? Why would you have to spoil it for me, though?
I didn't spoil it for you. What
You
I
just
say?
said spoiler alert. It doesn't end well.
Well, how did you think it would end?
I had no idea, but
what does that even mean? You don't even know what ends well
she
means.
died. She committed suicide.
How do you inflect that?
She's
from
in an
any
insane
of that?
asylum.
But what about the ghosts?
The ghost?
Don't
That's
they
what
play-
caused her to commit suicide. I would have liked to find that out.
I like how I can say absolutely nothing and still somehow
You said a
magically
lot.
spoil it.
Give me my butterfly, please.
You're making all these assumptions.
Butterfly. I love it so much. Right in my heart. Sometimes music is the only medicine the heart and soul needs. That is true. Indeed. I'm happy and I love my butterfly. Go ahead, continue.
As I was also listening to it with new ears, for who requested it, which was Andrew, he's influenced by guitarists, guitar gods. And so it's to be expected that King Diamond will be one of his favorite bands because the guitar solos and the guitarists in the band are excellent. And certainly if you appreciate excellent guitar, you're going to like King Diamond because they have excellent guitar.
Thank you, Andrew. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up, comment below. Do not leave without subscribing, and also do share our content as well.
Yeah, and always...
As always, keep it metal. Metal forever, baby. Love you guys. Bye.